nice. Oh gosh. Hello everyone. How are you? I want to put on some, whatever it's called. Lip gloss. I don't know. No, not lip gloss. Um, Revlon Kiss. Fancy, huh? It's actually just very like moisturizing. So, hello everybody. Oh my goodness. What is going on? What's going on over here? We've got a little cotton candy situation, don't we? You get back there. I'm so glad to be here with you. And I'm also so glad to realize that my clothes are hanging up behind us. Yes, the clothes I'm air drying. It's so fancy around here. So, if you don't know this, my house isn't even 1,000 square feet. It's probably like 980 or something. So anyway, I hang things up where I can. And weird story, for 26 years I've lived here. And for 26 years, I have hung my clothes up from the molding around the doors and knocked it down or limboed around it while it was drying overnight. 26 years I have done that. And just last week, let's say 5 days ago, I saw these things on somebody's Instagram. These hooks that go over the door and then they fold up or fold down. Believe me, I bought them immediately. I was on Amazon clicking around so fast. And so now, after 26 years, I'm not continually knocking them down. Well, dogs can learn new tricks. But the only thing is, I didn't realize that they were going to be hanging right there. So now you know, there's my jammas, okay? There's my pajamas. I don't know, what would they be called? Boy shorts? I don't know what they are. Anyway, nothing but sexy lingerie around here. Okay, enough of that. Just pretend you don't even see it. Let's look out the window. Yes, shall we? Hi, everybody. How are you doing? I'm so glad to be here with you tonight. My goodness, I had a crazed few hours after work. My packages came in, and as you saw them, I don't know, they came in at lunchtime. And then I was aching so bad to log off of day work and come to the stamping zoo. And so anyway, I did. Got a lot of stuff done. I have so many fun things to tell you about, and I just can't wait. And I think you're going to have fun too. So, as I alluded to in my marketing and posts earlier today, I'm going to be showing you lots of things from the mini catalog and from online exclusives that are not available to customers yet, but I will also be telling you how you can put some into your own shopping cart tonight. Okay? Right now if you want. And have a lot of fun while you're doing it. And save some money. How about that? Does any of that sound good to you? Well, stick around. I will tell you all about that. These products do not go live to lovely customers until September 3rd, as well as the online exclusives I will be showing you. I won't really delineate between what's in the catalog and what's an online exclusive. You can find it all at thestampingzoo.com. Hit the Shop Now tab. Once it goes live, then you'll be able to see everything. I am going to present it to you tonight by my events, because I have several events coming up, both August, September, leading into October, but these are just for August and September events. We're going to have a lot of fun. They are online or in-person events or both. So I hope you got your pen and paper, so you can make lists of items you might like to add to your own shopping cart. And as your shopping cart, maybe it's going to get near $100. Shocking. Well, if it does, I really want you to think about joining the Zoo Crew. That's my team, okay? Joining my team is as simple as purchasing a starter kit for $99 plus tax, and you get to put $125 of product into it, which is a nice little perk. But the biggest, well, not the biggest, but one of the biggest perks also is you get to shop early, up to about a month early. And so these products, I shopped for them a couple of days ago, and you too can have that opportunity to start looking at all things fall and Christmas and winter if you would like to. Okay? And who doesn't want to? Let's be honest. That's what caught me and changed me from a heavy user of Stampin' Up! To a demonstrator so many years ago, was that I just wanted my products early. I saw something that I wanted and I was like, I don't want to wait for that anymore. And then guess what? There were so many more fun things waiting for me. So anyway, as I said, we are going to look at things by event. So as I am showing you something that you think you might like to, if you might like to join into one or more of my events, look down in the descriptions. There are links to registrations for all of these things. And that was one of the things I was working on, was a huge registration for the largest event. So I hope it's right. That's all I can say. It only has about 50 links in it. So anyway, we're going to give it a try. Okay. First of all, just in the comments, of course, you're all saying hello. I'm going to say hello back. Hey, Christina Tingen. I don't think I've seen your name before. And so hello and welcome back. If you've been here before, welcome to all the newbies here. I am Lisa Harden. As I said, I am coming to you live from Boise, Idaho. My business is the Stamping Zoo. I'm an independent demonstrator, and one of the things that means is that I sell all the beautiful products we're going to look at today. And as I also said, I have lots of events that are open to any skill level, any budget, as long as you want to have some fun and join a crafty community, then stick around, because I think the Stamping Zoo is going to have something for you. Okay? Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing, following. You all do so much of that week in and week out, and I just thank you for continuing to do that, because we want to mess up those algorithm rhythms and get the word of the Stamping Zoo out there, right? Hallelujah. Get the word of the Stamping Zoo out and about to your friends and internet contacts. So I appreciate that. If you would be so kind to do the same tonight, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, I welcome you, whether you are live or replay. Are you watching me late at night because you can't sleep? Well, I might be up too. So make sure you post in the comments a little something about yourself, and I would love to talk to all of you. Okay? Oh my gosh, so many of my friends are here. Corinne and Deb and Lori. Corinne, oh, I said Corinne. Corinne, you're, oh, there we go. Sorry, I thought you were on both channels. She's not. She's just commenting more than once. She's commenting that she shared. Thank you, Corinne. And there's Kim. We talked earlier today. And Alicia. We talked earlier today, too. There's Deb, Anna. Hi, Anna. And Judy again. Hello, Judy. How are you doing? There's KZ, and KZ is feeling a little bit better today, everybody. So you keep giving her your healing thoughts, because she needs it. Deb, when is your boxes? Did you do regular shipping on your boxes? I did second day, and so sometimes that just happens. Hello, Linda Ashcroft. Very nice to see you. And so anyway, all of you are here. There's Teresa. Hi, Teresa. My Salt Lake road tripping buddy. How are you doing? Okay, let's see. Let's just get started here. I have 2 stamp sets that I bought with no immediate use for them. Okay, that's it. And where is the other one? Here we go. This is like shocking. But don't worry, because they're really gorgeous, and so I'm going to have a use for them. Don't you worry. So here are the 2 that, as I said, I bought them just because I liked them. So we will probably be playing with them here on the Zoo channel. Isn't this cool? Joyful Tidings. And what did I love about it? Well, I like, I like a wreath, but this is kind of like, you can do a partial wreath and then nest one of the sentiments inside there. And I could also really see this embossed. Oh, and I love May the Wonder and Magic of Christmas fill you with delight. There's a cute little believe. We have a Santa coming up that will work well with the little believe. And so I just think this is going to have a lot of uses. And this also reminded me of a card kit that we had. I don't know, maybe it retired 6 or 9 months ago, but if you saw it, it was on craft paper and it had oranges. And anyway, so I loved that. So I get to do a little coloring, a little embossing, and I can use the shapes that I already have in my die cut stash. So I'm really gonna like that. And then this is a religious set, and I don't know that I've ever, no, that's not true. I don't think I bought a religious Christmas set last year to use, but the year before, there was a beautiful Bethlehem star. Well, this just struck me, and I have some paper in mind that I'm going to be using this with, current paper. Maybe you've thought of it too, but I really want to use the Aurora Borealis paper. So if you've seen that already, don't worry, I will bring a class to you for this, and it will probably be something, that everyone can do, like an easier class, because there's not a lot you need to do to this gorgeous stamp set. Look at this. I mean, I love it. I love that nothing has faces because it just gives me a sense of calm. There's not a, it's more of a sketch set, I guess, but it's still, you can obviously tell what everything is. And so I love it. I don't think you're going to have to do a lot to this at all. So those two, they don't have a purpose. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Yes, there was a kit with orange slices and cinnamon sticks. That's right. That's right. It was really good. And I had this idea. I was going to put cinnamon oil on my cards. Well, I never got to it. But, I was doing good to get them out. So anyway, let me bring in some good, let me take me away. Bye-bye. And I am going to bring to you some really good graphics, professionally made by moi, that tell you all about what's going on. And then we're going to look at the products and launch into these events that we're going to talk about. So please know that I am so thankful for all of you who choose me as your demonstrator for any or all, whether you order products from me, participate in classes, whether you're just here watching and leaving me beautiful comments. I appreciate all of it. If you do shop with me at thestampingzoo.com, you can earn Stampin Rewards on any orders $20 or more. You receive 10% back. Those rewards don't expire for a year, and so you can just accumulate them and use them all in one big purchase, or you can use them on every purchase like I do. But either way, it's a wonderful discount that everyone gets, whether you are a demonstrator or a lovely customer. All right, here is a little perk that I give to you. If you purchase $30 or more from me, I give you exclusive access to the Llama Lounge once a month. It is coming, okay? Probably tomorrow you will get your exclusive access. If you earned it during July with $30 or more purchases, then you will get your admittance. So there are different shows in the lounge every month, and they are technique based. Last month we talked all about several uses for re-inkers, and I have an equally good theme for this month, so don't you worry. And you don't need to use any codes or give me any notification. I know once you've placed your orders for $30 or more that I will be giving you access to the zoo and to the Llama Lounge, and I give that on the based on the prior month's purchases. Okay, so, and it comes to you via email. It will be an exclusive unlisted video over on YouTube. Okay? Oh my goodness. All right, so first event we're going to talk about is the September Jubilee Crafty Kit. This is a kit that I design and cut and slice and dice and send to you. You get to work on it whenever you'd like, because I also include you in an exclusive group where you can watch video tutorials, and you will have a written PDF with color photos, okay? Measurements, all you need, but don't worry, because I cut all the supplies for 5 cards and 1 project. If there is a die cut or die cuts that I use that are outside of the featured bundle, I cut and include those as well. If it's something that's in the featured bundle, I give you the cardstock for it so you can cut it yourself. Okay, this is the Amber Autumn bundle. I will be showing you just momentarily. Usually this is open until the 5th of the month, but I would like you to register by September 2nd for this, because I want to be up bright and early placing orders on the 3rd, and I want to use the products I have in mind, okay? And so if they go unorderable, it would be very sad. And so this keeps me humming along and on schedule, okay? I can see here this still says you're going to need the Sunshine Vibes bundle. Well, good thing no one reads stuff anymore. That's not true. You're going to need the Amber Autumn bundle. Oh, thank you so much, Judy. I just have fun playing. The background is actually a pattern of the designer series paper we're going to be using in this class. I hope you're all sitting down, because if you like toile, you're going to lose your mind. Okay, so just keep your chair handy. Okay, what do I want to say? It includes about $25 of product from this featured bundle. And so again, you can see that you can choose this for a single month, or you can choose to go on to a month-to-month subscription. You can still cancel or suspend that subscription at any time, but if you stay for 6 consecutive months, I send you a goodie bag. And I love making the goodie bag, so please stay for 6 months so I can make you a goodie bag. All right? This is a really fun class. Deb takes this class, and normally once people are in this class, they don't leave it. So I take that as a good sign. Well, but that's not true. There are some of you that pop in and out of it. So I don't want you to think that everyone stays. It's not Hotel California, for goodness sake. All right, this is an in-person event. This is going to be all about our beautiful card kits. Oh my gosh, some of that huge order that I got were boxes and boxes of card kits, because I want to have a great big inventory for this event and for a community ed class that I'm doing in September. So this is just a nice time to get together at a wine bar in Garden City, which is very near me, and your fee covers your a glass of wine or a mimosa and a kit of your choice. And then I am going to offer additional kits at a special event price. So there's a registration link for this. Cost is $45, and it is Saturday, August 16th from 12 to 2. Can't wait to see you there. I really like this space, and it's just going to be a nice time to get together with your friends and see what kind of kit you would like. All right, this is the biggest event, okay? This is an in-person event or a retreat in a box. It is the in-person part is going to be on September 20th from 10 to 5 at one of our favorite restaurants very near me over on Park Center. You're going to papercraft all day. I'm going to design 3 kits. You will choose at least 2 of the kits for the in-person part, and there's going to be games and prizes. I'm going to have giveaways, raffles, just little prizes for you that we always do for retreats. But I like to think that I know that I spend hours looking for these special gifts. I spend way too much time, but you know what? It's one of my favorite things to do. So just know that I try to really personalize these types of events and I enjoy doing it. So I spend a lot of time on that. And it's just, I try to make it especially for you. All right. And as it says, if you can't join us in person here in Boise, Idaho, just take it as a retreat in a box. Okay. And this, we will talk more about this tonight. Okay. Also, don't forget, oh my gosh, there's 3 new kits available. 2 card kits and a crafting kit for garland, alert. I think the garland kit has every sign of something that could sell out. In fact, I purchased 3 and I might keep 2, so I may have to buy some more for my stock. Anyway, we are going to look at that tonight, and once you see the actual products, this is a great photo, but no, the real thing is kind of stunning. All right, this is a great month. This is something you can purchase right now. There is a huge selection of our products that include the 25 to 27 in colors. So those are the most current in colors. This is not just the inks and the stamps and the cardstock, but it's lots of, as I say here, it's embellishments and ribbons, kits. It is a lot of things. They've pulled a huge inventory of things that include the in colors. And so I think I heard someone say it's everything except for the virtual album retreat. I don't know if that's true or not, but rest assured, there's pages and pages. And so you can shop this specifically if you go, again, to the stampinzoo.com, log in, and you will see one of the items is specials. And so you can shop this special, or you can really just look up, you can search by color, by cloud cover, and then you can see all of the things. And that 15% really adds up. It's basically like giving you free tax and shipping, at least here in Idaho, plus 4% more. So please take a look at that. And, you know, I don't know what the inventory status is, but I always know that it's better at the beginning of a sale than at the ending of a sale. Okay? And then finally, as I mentioned in the beginning, as you are watching me tonight, if you are loving these products and you would like to start your begin your crafting with these products earlier than September 3rd, then please know that you can add them to a starter kit as early as like right now. You can find out more about me and my team and the starter kit special simply by going over to the stampinzoo.com and hitting the Join the Zoo Crew tab. Okay? And so I welcome all of you to take advantage of that fantastic opportunity. And it really is a fantastic opportunity. We used to call it the best deal in the book, but we're not all in a book now, right? We're online exclusive. So I'd say it's the best deal on the site. Okay. Let's look at the Zubilee products that I have here. And I will say, I unwrapped things. I hate that sound of cellophane all night long. So I unwrapped everything. I did not look at the papers. So if I lose my mind, I'm apologizing in advance. Okay, so again, this is for the Zubilee class that you can find the link in the description of this video. We just talked about it. And it's an online class where I send everything to you. I designed this kit with all Stampin' Up! Products, okay? And you receive envelopes for your cards and a project. And if I do a project that is based around a snack or an office supply or something, I send you the snack or the office supply, okay? I hate getting ideas for projects. And then, you know, if somebody tells me like, hey, an Oreo fits in there, and then I think, where's my Oreo? Okay, so anyway, I take care of that for you. These are the beautiful dots. These are called streaked dots. And I really wanted you to see, they could have definitely or could definitely go with that coffee suite that we had. Don't they look like a latte? They are gorgeous though. They have a beautiful shine, and I want you to see, they do have, you know, they're probably a mid profile, right? So if you have these on a card, you're going to want extra postage. But so many of our things go with gifts or inside of another package, and so you can get away with that. So that is streaked dots, and they're just warm and inviting, this beautiful fall color. We have been so lucky so far. That's my knock on wood. No forest fire smoke down here. And yeah, no, it's gorgeous. And no streak of 100-degree days. So, oh my gosh, I love it. Take a look at this. This is really, I didn't need to see anything more besides this stamp set. And then I thought, that's for Jubilee. So this is gorgeous. Again, these are going to be beautiful for embossing and any of our coloring techniques, or just simply stamped, right? It's just beautiful. Kim says those embellishments look like myrtle wood. Interesting. I do think they kind of look like wood. I think you're right about that, for sure. And I don't know how they do it, make these things so distinct and different, but they're just gorgeous. And so let's take a look at the stamp, shall we? I don't know. I hadn't really planned on doing this, but I can't help myself. I can't help myself. We're not going to make a card, and we're not going to do any coloring. We're just going to stamp this because I told you that it would look beautiful just plain. And you're thinking, really? Will it though? I know you. I know you. Sherry says, show me. Okay, I'll show you. Let's take a look. I have not stamped this yet. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. This is early espresso on berry vanilla. And my goodness, I love it. I love it. I can almost smell the pumpkin. And there's Leslie. Hello, Leslie. Yeah, Leslie says the streaked dots look great for mail cards. Absolutely. I think, well, there's a lot of things I don't know about men, but I think this whole thing would look good for masculine cards. So let's take a look and see if I'm right, shall we? Okay. Yeah, that's just one of them too. So this is all about gratitude, of course. And, well, maybe not of course, but it's about gratitude and autumn, and you could definitely use it for Thanksgiving here in the US or Canada. Blessed to have you in my life. Autumn wishes, grateful for you, thanks. And you're simply the best. Don't you want to break out into song? Who's seen the Tina Turner musical? I saw it. Yes, I was singing in the audience. You know it. You can't help it. That is the song they use the most. So they use pieces and parts of it through the whole thing. And my idea was that it's probably really expensive to license Tina Turner songs. So they had to reuse the same, 3 songs over and over. Okay, anyway, I'm digressing. That never happens, does it? Okay, then look at the dies. Oh gosh. So you've got the open dies here that cut these 2 elements out. And you can see, this is one thing we don't see anymore is how big these things are. I will say, as a trend, at least what I purchased, things are a lot bigger than they were before. And I like it. I like big stamps, and I cannot lie. Okay, and then there's a little piece of wheat or some kind of, fall thing and a leaf. And then this does not have an outside die cut. So it will cut, like you will trim the paper, and then it will cut out of it, okay? So imagine this in bronze foil. What? Beautiful. Stunning. Can't get enough. And that is because we have beautiful, I guess I'd call it bronze. I don't know. It's gorgeous. Look at it. I'm trying to show it to you without all this reflection, but you can't. It's too shiny. It's too beautiful. So that is a foil edition. All right. And I do believe it's part of this suite. This suite is probably called Autumn. No, I don't think it's called Autumn Toile. But anyway, whatever it's called, it's an online exclusive. I know that because I'm visualizing it. And it has 2 stamp sets and dies. So it has a lot of product with it. Okay. Are we ready? Here's that paper that I used in the graphic. Okay, we're going to keep that cardstock handy. We might want to stamp some other things. You know. Let me zoom in a bit because I want you to be able to see the detail on this. And you, I'll take me off. Bye-bye. Okay, so gorge. Oh, little deer hopping around. You get 3 sheets of 4 different designs. Whoops. Come here now. Oh, I've got it so ratcheted down. Sorry. You're never going to be able to see anything. 3 sheets of 4 different patterns. Does that make sense? So there's 3 of those. There's 3 of these. Oh, pheasants. That's pretty cool. I like that. And then the back is kind of like feathers. That's neat. It looks like, is it gray granite or is it just basic gray? Yep, it's gray granite. And then, oh, that's cute. It must be 4 patterns, 3 of each. Sorry, I spoke backwards. Look at this one. Isn't that great? It's all of the elements from the stamp set and the dies. Gorgeous. I love how they do that. And then, oh gosh, this is so beautiful. Look at that. Can you just, I mean, can you get enough of this? Because I can't. That is gorgeous. Cajun craze, I mean, and those beautiful foxes. They're so cute. I would say that's masculine, yes? I would slap a sentiment on that, give it to a man so quick. And then look at that. That's nice. Oh, I skipped this one. I was confused by the number of patterns. But they're giving us more sheets of each pattern in this. So you still get 12 sheets, okay? Here's one with like an early espresso grid. And then this one has the gray. This one also has gray. And then this guy. Oh, I'm in love with it. And let's see. Colors are not a ton of colors. Cajun craze, of course, early espresso, gray granite, mossy meadow, pecan pie, very vanilla. I love it. And then this is, let's see, is this right? No, I think I'm jumping ahead. Sorry. One moment. I think I'm jumping ahead. I'm mixing up fall products because they're so beautiful. What can I say? Yes. Okay. All right. So we're all good. Okay. So this paper is going to be in Jubilee. All right. And I can't get enough of it. I don't have the ribbon. I forgot to order it. I swore I ordered it because it's called like irregular woven trim. And it's really neat and natural looking. And okay, so this will be, you'll receive a half a pack of this paper, a full pack of these dots, and then based on the pricing, either a half or a full pack of the irregular woven trim. But trust me, it looks kind of like pasta, and it's all, it's like in circles, and it just kind of weaves its way around. Okay, you'll also be getting some of that beautiful bronze. I think they just call it brown metallic or something, but oh, I think it's copper. Yes, that's right. Okay, beautiful. Yes. Okay, so again, if you want to join me for Jubilee, please do so using the registration below. Okay. Oh, and that price includes shipping. I think I forgot to mention that, but if you've been around a while, you know that. Okay, let's see here. Let's do the next fall. This is going to be offered as part of my Super Saturday event / retreat in a box. Okay. And so this also has some paper that I don't know if I would say I prefer this paper to over the toile or not. That's like a great decision to have. Oh, I mean, stop it. Just cool it, Stampin' Up, would you please? This is a specialty design series paper. You will see the gold foiling throughout the patterns, and it is so beautiful. Again, 12 by 12. Let's take a look at the stamp set and the dies again, because this is what will help you see where they took the patterns from the paper. Get off there, glare. Many thanks, thankful for you, expressing heartfelt gratitude. Your friendship means the world to me. Gather. I love the gather. It's a beautiful size. So again, this is all about being thankful and maybe getting together for Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving. I actually like it better than Christmas because it's, well, I mean, yeah, it's about food. I'm sure there's a part to that, but it's not so much about hustle and bustle. It's more about just getting together with whoever you want to get together with. There's this cute little plaid piece, and then this kind of sketchy piece. I know, I love the font too. Oh, it's always better seeing them in person. This, I would have never guessed these things are so humongous. I'm not going to measure them because I don't want some evil villain from Temu or Allied Express or something watching me and getting the measurements. But I will tell you, they're going to fit in my hand. My hand's kind of whittle. It's only a little thing on me. But look at that. It's like a really large cookie. And just give me 1 minute. You guys just look at this. Admire this. I'll be right back. I forgot one thing. Just hold on. Don't go anywhere. Still looking. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, I don't want to keep you, but we're going to cut this out because it's so pretty. Sorry, I was looking for something we need, but you know what? We don't need it. We'll make do with something I have in here. Don't you worry. Okay, so let's cut this out. So again, you can just cut out these these marks, or you can outline it and cut out as a separate piece. Okay, so let's do that with Old Olive because I want to see it and how beautiful it looks. Hey, it's like that was cut right for that, wasn't it? Now, I don't know. You know what? I think this will even fit in the mini, but I'm shocked. It's larger than a real leaf. Know that. Well, that's not really true either. Sometimes, I mean, some of them, it's larger than some of them. That's all I can say. And, come on now. I forgot about this one part I was supposed to have prepared for you. I just always have more on my list than time to do all this. I do. That either says not very much for my speed. No, I'm pretty fast, so I just keep a long list. What can I say? Okay. All right, so let's look at this. It is. It's Christmas without the gifts, Judy. I agree. Okay. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, my goodness. So you could use this and put a different color in here. That would be gorgeous. But look at they call this linen thread, okay? And I was looking for a needle because yes, friends, you can do it. We are going to be stitching these things. They have some examples in the book, and it's so cute. It took me a minute to realize, what are we doing here? Let me just try this again. It'll be much better if you get yourself a large needle, okay? So, and I'm sure I can use the take your pick tool to throw it down in there. But it's a nice size. So it's not going to be too bad for doing this. I'm sewing, y'all. I didn't even know I knew how. Now look, of course, this is not how you do it, right? But just get yourself a larger needle. That's what I went off to find. Could I? No. It's almost like I never do any sewing around here because I don't. Oh, floss threader. What? Hold on. Now that I know the location of, because did you realize I'm kind of addicted to flossing? No, you didn't know that because that's like a weird thing. But I have these stashed all over house and car. Okay, let's try that. Judy says I can use this. I like that idea. Okay, so I guess I just put it in there like the floss. Yes, Judy? You direct me. Judy, you need to come over here. Don't you live in Boise? Judy, get over here. Where do you live again? Oh, and then you could have kids help you do it. Oh my gosh. Get out of town. I'm just going to use this because I have plenty of floss threaders. I don't even have to get any needles. Well, it might be a little bit easier for me if I had this, a smaller loop, right? But still, you can do it. I'm sure it just takes, you have to just get used to holding the thread in there. And then come down into, oh my gosh, I'm going to make a pair of pants next. No. Oh, Jean, are you on here? You must be. Well, hello, Jean. How you doing, friend? Okay, so I think you get the hang of it. Yes. And so this is going to be something you can do. And so again, I'm sure you could use linen thread. You could use any of our threads and twines. So that's going to be gorgeous. I'm not going to sit here and make you watch me do the whole thing, but I am going to finish this. So you just watch out. My friend Tony will be so proud. So anyway, this is going to be part of the Super Saturday. It'll be one of the kits that you can choose. All right. And who is not going to want it when you find out you can sew? So yeah, they're huge. These two real standouts. But don't forget about the stamp set because this is gorgeous too. It is, you can tell it's distinctive. It's mounted, it's cling, so it's red rubber. And so you're going to get a lot of different opacities with one inking of your stamp. And it looks like we've got open dies to cut all of these images. Have you ever seen an acorn that cute? I mean, stop it. Oh, okay. Hello, you got your nails done. Cool. All right, so anyway, that is the bundle. It's fantastic. And then these are Cajun and gold dots. So where are the streaked dots? Because I think these two will just look beautiful together. These will look great with that fox paper that we just saw. And then look at these. Ooh, delicious. I love that. These are lower profile than these. You're still going to need extra postage if you use them aplenty. All right, but look at them. They look just, they have all those little gold sparkles in there. Definitely, they're beautiful Cajun craze color. And so, you know, don't make yourself choose. Get both. Yes. Okay, and those have to go over here. I'm still learning where everything goes, right? I'm still kind of learning. Look at this embossing folder. It's just like that paper we saw in the 12. So, but this doesn't go over there. This goes here. All right. So when you come to my Super Saturday in person, it's kind of like my stamp camp, but on steroids. First of all, it's not here at the house. Again, it's at Smoky Mountain on Park Center. And also, you do a lot more projects, right? And then you get to use all my supplies, though. I bring all the inks, all the rigmarole, the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machines, paper trimmers. You can bring some of your own things depending on how many people are there. And I also I always have one bundle of the featured whatever. So if you are, doing this as a retreat in a box, you're going to have to keep that in mind, that you will need to either choose something from your stash, purchase these from me when you sign up for the retreat, or purchase them from yourself. Okay, I have given a little discount, $4 or $5 off of every bundle in the registration link. So just know if you're looking at it and it doesn't quite add up to tax and shipping, that's why. Because, I like to do what I can. Okay, well, let's go through this paper, shall we? Now it looks like we get 6 designs, 2 of each. So I'll try and be orderly. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Interesting. I don't even know what that is. I think it's just, it looks like, oh, there we go. I can see it on the camera. All of the little images from the stamp set. Just really, oh, look at that. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. So is this. Masculine cards. Weren't we just talking about this? Yes? Hello, Mr. Masculine. Looks like I'm making masculine cards. Look at that. That's cool. I like how, they never just give us a blank pattern. Very rarely. It always has some sort of treatment on it, whether it's, looks like a watercolor wash or a slight, what is that? I was going to say it's a grid, but it looks like a grid and circles. Oh, this is beautiful. Again, each of these sheets has gold on the A side. This almost looks 3D. Look at that. Simply by changing the shades back behind. There's another one that looks like great. You could use our birch embossing folder with this. So there are 3 patterns that have the all over leaf design, but they are slightly different. Like this one has a vanilla background, okay? This one looks, I don't think it's exactly the same, with a white background. And then we've got this one with brighter colors and a Cajun. And this is the pattern on the embossing folder. So they have really worked their magic with this, don't you think? And then as I showed you earlier, our sewing thread, it comes in early espresso and old olive, okay? Beautiful. So you'll get a pack of that. You'll get a half pack of this paper, and you will get, oh, the embellishments, the beautiful Cajun and gold dots. And then you can purchase the bundle yourself. And I will include, so if I use the embossing folder, which I will, I emboss the cardstock pieces and send those to you. But if you want to have it for your very own, then you would need to add that to the order as well. Okay, are we having fun? Are we having fun? Do I have friends out here that like fall and fall colors and pumpkin? You know what? I don't like pumpkin lattes anymore. I just don't. They're too sweet. But, you know, I like pumpkin season. I'm not an animal after all. Hello, puppy. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, the dogs lost their mind. They went outside after they ate, and they were, you know, they weren't like spunky, but they were happy to eat. But then they came back in and lost it because I was running the sprinklers extra, uh, and they came in drenched. And then they were running around for like 10 minutes. It's so funny how that perks them up so much. Yes, it does me too. I always feel better after a shower. Okay, so I chose the beautiful fall products, and then we're going to do something fun. Here's another option for the Super Saturday or the Retreat in a Box. But this is a cutie, right? Look how cute. I mean, come on. Festive friends. A snowman, a Santa, and an elf. You could totally make this guy into a lumberjack. And I'm going to. Just a minute here. Oh, I thought there was lint on my screen. It's my earring. Okay, that makes sense. Anyway, you can make this guy into a lumberjack so easily with our beautiful pack of plaid paper. You can give him a, you know, paper piece of shirt. I'm going to. So you can use that idea for free though, okay? You've got a to and a from stamp. Santa's coming to town. We wish you a Merry Christmas. You could also use that Believe stamp that we saw earlier in this. It's adorable. Let me show you what size these guys are. They're pretty true to size. Image is at 90. Okay. And so they're great. Aren't they cute? And the nice little extra in this die set is that it's got a really cool tag in here. And so all the images can fit on this tag, or anything you have can fit on this tag. Got a little hole already for ribbon or twine or thread, whatever you have. And then it's got some really cool add-ons. Beautiful snowflakes, maybe a twinkling star. What is this? I don't know. It could be something to do with the tag. This tree. I like this tree a lot. I like these kind of skinny trees. And then a shaggy tree. So anyway, very cute. And again, this is going to be fun to color. And this is not so sophisticated and elegant. This is more of a, you know, cutesy. But I'm going to still give this to adults. So don't get me wrong. Kathleen says she's a spring and fall person. Me too. I know, Jean. They do always knock it out of the park with DSP. Just when I think it can't get any better, it gets better. Hello, Kathy. You are so late. You're in so much trouble. Oh, you're in Southern California. That's right, Judy. Sorry, but dang it. Can you just come over anyway? I think would be fun. I just have a feeling. I only said that to one other person this week. And she really does seem fun. So I hope she comes and stamps with me sometime. Okay, here's another choice for Super Saturday. It's beautiful. And oh, but you know what? I skipped something. I skipped the paper. That's me rewinding. I skipped the paper that I'm going to use with the Festive Friends. This is really cute. And you'll be really sad because I'm going to use the B sides of it for my Festive Friends class. So it's I think it's called Special Delivery, and it has a dog and a cat in it. And the papers have all sorts of animals. And so, I mean, it's gorgeous. But look at this. I had to. So this is what is going to be the designer series paper in the kit for these characters. Perfect, right? Okay, and so, but I will still obviously show you the paper. This is part of a complete suite. I actually didn't buy everything. You know I didn't buy everything, right? I've still got so many things that I would like to have. So, and this is so cute. Looks like a Bernese Mountain Dog or maybe a Swissy. And it's adorable. Little dachshund, a corgi. Oh, maybe that's not a dachshund. Okay, I get all wound up in the breeds. And there's cats there too. Okay. So then you have that one. And then another pattern I'll be using for the class. Oh, look at it. It's so cute. Letters to Santa. Oh, so adorable. Here's some more letters to Santa. Okay, and then let's see what the backside is. I don't remember. Oh, a cool grid. We like a grid around here. Now this is, there's a whole sheet of pop-outs. Okay, all these are pop-outs. So laser cut images. And there might be another one, I don't remember. But you've got all these animals, another fox, but more cartoony. Okay, a bear carrying packages. Ooh, I like that. Okay, oh, okay. There's the other one. We'll take a look at those in a minute. Now this is adorable. Little village. And then its backside, again, all sorts of mailboxes. And so let's take a look at these. So they play off of the animals and the village. Wow. And again, these are all laser cut. Okay. So what I do to store these is I keep them in my 12 by 12 folios. What's the matter, Tango? And then he was trying to get my mouth guard before I went live. And I was like, no, sir, get out of there. Okay, where was I? Oh, here we go. You see me pull these plastic things. I get them off of Amazon. And I put the laser die cuts into something like this. Okay, snap it. And then I can put this in with the paper pack. That's how I like to organize it. And I know that sometimes we don't know how to organize all this stuff, or when a new product comes through, it's like, where do I keep all this stuff? And if you're like me, and you know, we all have things in common. And I think one of the things is we like to keep our stuff kind of organized, right? And so then I'll be popping out all these, and then they go into this. Boop. Let's pretend they're all in there. And then this is going to go in the front of this sleeve. Okay? And that's how I store them, so I don't lose track of them. Yeah, you could, if you really want to keep that pocket, if you want to keep this super organized, you can keep that pocket for scraps too, like Kathy's saying. And I just put the scraps usually in the front. And so this is what I've been doing for several years, and I just have loved the pockets. They're very nice. Oh, this is another paper I'm going to use with those little guys. Isn't it beautiful? It's actually snowflakes. We must do this, or you will never know how pretty they are. Okay, let me see. Can I find a blending brush? Okay. Hey, what are you looking for, mister? What are you in there doing? You better not find that mouth guard. You're going to be in trouble. It's in my dresser drawer. But don't put it past him. He's found it once before, $500 later. And I wouldn't put it past him. Okay, you know that this is too dark, but I want you to be able to see the pattern on it. So it's just snowflakes over and over. All right? And so that's not how you would do your ink, but you get my point. And the package, as far as like if you wanted to place an order for this, add it to your order. I'd say this paper, it's not cardstock. Well, it's kind of cardstock weight, but it's more pliable. It's like between cardstock and two-tone, I would say. And there's there's 5 12 by 12 sheets at least. How about 6 12 by 12 sheets? And there we go. That's the pattern on them. And so I will be using some of this paper in with the Festive Friends as well. So if you don't want to buy a whole pack, but you know you're going to buy the kit, then you'll get some of that. You get to play with some of that, okay? Let me take just a minute to find the next set of papers because it's very stunning. And let's see here. Now we can look here. Okay, so this is a super sweet as well. This is in the catalog. Let me make sure of something. I want to make sure the wreath is in with this one. You can't see this, sorry. No, I'm just kidding. It really is beautiful though. And I've already saw something on the internet and I was like, where? I didn't even see that. Where'd that come from? Okay, yes, the wreath is in here. The wreath is in here. Okay. So this has 2 bundles, an embossing folder, ribbon, and beautiful paper, of course. It's going to be one of your choices, again, in the Super Saturday / Retreat in a Box. Same event. It's just whether or not you're in Boise, okay? If you're not in Boise, it's okay. Hey, Kathy, I'll try and get the links. I've put them off and on, but I'll try and get the links up in the next few days for the plastic sleeves, the 12 by 12 sleeves, and to just watch my page, and then I'll get those up for you, okay? All right, let's take a look at the first item, the sparkling sequins. This is a whole package. I cut them into half, so you get a lot. They're called Traditional Sparkling Sequins, Real Red, Pool Party, Old Olive, and Gold, and they are flat as a pancake. Look at that. No extra postage in the US anyway. And we have had something like this before, but they were shiny. And so these, as you can see, are just fully glittered. And I'm in love with them. Oh my gosh, beautiful. So those are the sequins in this suite. And then this also has some gorgeous Real Red ribbon, very classic looking ribbon. Yes, they are on Amazon. They're on Amazon. I know because I just bought more paper pockets. The other ones, the smaller ones, they come like in a pack of 40. I use them for classes sometimes. I give them out as supplies for classes. But I'll get that posted up too. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is called Real Red Shiny Ribbon. And it is. Okay, so there we go. She's shiny. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, it's thin. It's going to be able to be a beautiful classic red bow. Oh, it's one-sided. Okay, so little bow tutorial here. If your finish is one-sided, so it's kind of more dull on the back, and you want your loops to be shiny, then see where my yellow thumb is here? Take this and make that dull. See how that's dull? And then when you pop this side up, it will be shiny. So one of the tails, if you tie it this way, one of the tails has to be dull. But I also think you can tie this like rabbit ears. You know this situation? And then you tie those. Let's see if that helps us. I think you can twist it a little bit before it gets too tight. But again, that's another way to get both loops shiny. Okay. I'll have to do a video on just bows, single bows, double bows. So very pretty and very workable. And I like the, let's see, what is it, 7/8? Oh, it's 1/2 inch. I like the width of it because it's going to be beautiful back behind a shape with a sentiment on it, right? And what kind of shapes might we use? Oh my goodness. How about traditional labels? So wait until you see these. Look at this. Look at these gorgeous shapes. Oh my gosh. And guess what? We have coordinating sentiments. Again, I love these. The larger ones especially, just imagine them embossed with glitter. Beautiful gold, silver, black on white, or white on black. Okay, whatever you like. It's going to be gorgeous. You can coordinate them to this beautiful suite of products. You can see we've got one of those really gorgeous kind of curved ribbon, and then you've got different sentiments that go right along in the curve, so you don't have to play with them. Ooh, photopolymer. Okay, very nice that they're photopolymers. You can position them exactly where you want them. You could even do the die cutting first and then position these. You could do the die cutting first and put them in a jig in your Stamparatus and do 50 of them really quickly. So keep that in mind as an option. Okay, and I love it. Sending love and joy, season's greetings. You can mix and match a little bit in here, and then of course a very nice Merry Christmas. A really nicely sized to and from. Again, these are just almost 100%. So what you see is what you get there. So there's the "'Tis the Season." It's gonna be really nice. I think this size, again, I think you're going to have a lot of success heat embossing these. We'll be trying it. Don't worry, we'll be doing it. Okay. Oh, I saw my cotton candy hair getting crazy there again. Come on now. I mean, it looks okay, but it looked like a model hair yesterday. I hate it. I hate that I have to sleep and weigh it down. I even have a special pillowcase, but apparently I have a heavy head. Okay, I love label dies too, Jeanne, and hello. Here is, so again, these work in tandem. This one's all elements, images, and the other one's all sentiments and label dies, sorry. And so these are large. Again, these are quite large. And what I tell you, I'm like, I think it's a thing. I think we're going to larger dies. And I don't hate it. Oh, I haven't opened this because it was photopolymer. These are also, no, these are, well, I don't want to say the percentage, you know, in case the scammers are here. Anyway, they're larger. So when you buy them, you'll see. Oh, I would love it if you came here and helped me prep. It would be so much fun, Judy. I'm afraid we wouldn't get anything done. Right? It might be possible that we might not get anything done. Okay, so that is a look at the dies. And then we've got this really outstanding wreath. It's a 6x6. So, you know, if you're making traditional A4 cards in the US, 4.5, what is it? 4.25 by 5.5, then you're not going to fit all of this on here. But again, kind of like that first stamp set that I showed you, having a partial wreath image can sometimes be much more interesting than a full image. But I like that they've given us this option because you can use it for memory keeping, home decor. I mean, I'm already kind of thinking about some different decor items to do with this. So anyway, keep that in mind. It's really quite beautiful. And you know, we're going to be playing with that. And so again, if I use the embossing folder in the designs of this class, which I will emboss the piece of cardstock and send it to you. So you don't need to have that unless you want to. Now this one I know has some dies that coordinate with the shapes. We'll go through a couple of them, but I probably won't hit them all. Okay. So are we having fun, by the way? Ah, you're all just like listening so intently. So I hope you've been having fun looking at these beautiful papers. This is another specialty designer's paper. Remember, I've been telling you all summer, like, get everything shiny. Okay, get all your embossing folders. I mean your heat embossing powders, etc. Round up all the foils. Get everything shiny. Because the holidays are all about shiny. This looks very kind of Victorian almost. It looks like an anemone flower to me, or oh, it could be several things. It looks like it could be a really open poppy or something like that. Okay, but you're going to be able to cut this out, and that could be the entire focal point of your card. So that's gorgeous and very useful. Oh, fun. That almost, look at that. Look how that lights up. It's very kooky. It's not shimmer paper or anything. It's just how the colors are put together by somebody really smart. Okay, get your noggin out of there. Oh, this is nice. Now these poinsettias, I think they're very interesting. How they weren't, they're kind of drawn asymmetrically, aren't they? They're not like a big full poinsettia just sitting by themselves. I've got to think, yep. I was like, I've got to think this is going to cut this out. So look at that. And so then you've got several of those beautiful images. Ooh, the pink is still my heart. Yes. I'm loving that. Masculine? Probably not. Who cares? Not everything needs to be masculine. Look at these cute little berries. Adorable. The bow is going to be stunning. Oh, and this looks like it's the knot of your bow. So, I mean, what detail. That's going to be a gorgeous paper bow. And then some holly leaves. And then this big, pine or spruce bough. You put several of those in, you could probably arrange these to be somewhat of a wreath around that embossed wreath if you wanted to really, magnify that shape. I think it would be quite beautiful. Okay, and then this is the back. Looks like Secret Sea. Oh, here's another gorgeous one. Speaking of the pink, I wonder if that's pretty in pink or petal pink. I feel like it's pretty in pink. But we're going to find out because every paper always has a legend at the back of it. Oh my goodness. Look at this thing. I don't want to cut that. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. And then that was cruel. That was cruel, Stampin' Up. I like both of those patterns. Well, it's a good thing I got 2 packs of the paper to start with. And then this one, beautiful. That I can cut, but it's beautiful. Oh, but it's this. See, I hate it when they do that. It's like a Sophie's Choice situation here. How am I supposed to live with that? Okay, colors. Cherry Cobbler, Old Olive. Pool Party, Real Red, Secret Sea, and Gold. That screams classic, traditional, doesn't it? This kind of sums it up. I love it. And so that is going to be another one of your classes. And oh my gosh, I hope you order all these things because I'm going to design with them. But one thing about it is I need my own Christmas cards. That's for sure. But I can't wait to make these kits for all of you because you're going to love it. Okay, that's the snowflake paper. And then I also have I have a couple things. We're almost finished. Can you believe it? This is something I have not worked on one of the scrapbooking workshops yet. I've been waiting for just the right thing to come along because we are going to work on it together. I am going to get some photos, my own photos, sorry. You can send me your pictures if you want, but I am going to get my photos and we're going to put this together during some lives. And I don't know, I don't know if it'll be official enough to call it a series, but we're going to call it a series. And You know how I ramble on. I'm going to tell you stories from my Christmases. Okay? And as you can imagine, just like the rest of my life, it's goofy. So, okay. So we are going to explore these scrapbooking, this workshop kit. Wow, this is cool. Basically tells me everything to do. I just need to get the pictures and then put it together, huh? Let's see what the papers are. They may be exactly the same as, oh no, they're not the same because they're not gilded. So, you know, this was the paper we just looked at. It had gold all over it. It was probably a slightly different color too. And then this one, okay. So it's kind of the same patterns, but again, not exactly. This will be so fun. I have not done anything with scrapbooks for years. So it's going to be fun. Okay. And then, oh, look at this. That's so clever. So of course you could color pieces and parts, use different blending techniques, or I'll probably just leave it because I think it's gorge. Okay, that's one-sided. Oh my gosh, a journaling page. That should be just enough for me. 2 12 by 12 sheets. Should be just enough. Oh gosh, now this is fun. Here are all the pop-out pieces. Oh, hold on now. And so you've got all of these very large, probably 10 inches. And then some little dialogue boxes, tabs, etc. Lots of these, if not all of these are, yeah, oh, all these are die cuts. And so, oh, look at this though. They're not just flat. There's several different colors in all of these. And then we've got a cherry cobbler, two-toned. Is it two-toned? Yeah. Two-toned cardstock. Oh, it might not be. No, it's just a 12 by 12 cardstock. So cherry cobbler, pool party, right? The same colors as in the DSP. 2 sheets of Secret Sea. There's more stuff. Oh, this is white. Hello. It's white or white willow. Oh gosh, this is fun. All the numbers. Oh, these are stickers. There's a lot in this kit. Guys, I think it's only like $32 or $35 or something like that. And then you've got all these little place card holders. We're not going to do that. I'm going to print the pictures out because, you know, I mean, that's going to be part of us hanging out and doing this. And I've thought of several stories, but of course, each one is going to have at least one story with it. And one of the stories is entitled The Share Tragedy. And so I'm just going to leave you with that because then when you see me working on this, if you want to know about the Share Tragedy, then you'll have to join me for some memory keeping. Oh gosh, I was just entertaining myself to death for the last half hour or so, thinking about all the Christmas stories I could tell you guys. Can you believe I haven't already told you all my stories? Well, I probably have, but we're going to recycle them. And then you're going to have to act like you've never heard them before. Now, I'm sure that I can think up a few. And what I'm going to do to think them up is I'm going to go through my old scrapbooks. And that is one thing that's so fantastic about having photo albums in the first place, isn't it? It's different than scrolling through your phone. It doesn't feel the same. Doesn't look the same. Not nearly as fun, is it? Okay, everyone. So, do you have any questions for me? Do you have any questions about the products that I've showed you, about the class, about anything at all? If I can answer it, I will. I've had a lovely time with you guys tonight, going through all that stuff. Oh, goodness. I knew there was one more thing I wanted to show you, and it is that crafting kit for, oh my gosh. Sorry, you got to see it. It's just kooky. It's kooky how cool it is. This is that, it's 5.5 feet long, and it is a harvest garland. Harvest home garland. But let's open this and look at the product, because from the video alone, I could tell that this is something pretty special. And I don't think it costs very much, especially for what it is. I know Kathleen was like, I made it. Oh God, she's still opening things. This is like, this is like a 2-minute thing. So this looks really sturdy and nice. Looks like a grapevine, but it's early espresso. Oh my gosh. And then everything, you do need a glue gun, but everything is pre-cut. And Sarah, our lovely CEO, did a nice little video and kind of showed you the order in which to hot glue these. Okay, guys, this is not just plain. Look at this. It's textured. So it's vanilla, but it's textured paper. And are these stickers? What? Oh no, there's just 2 of them. I see. There's a lot of these. And so this looks about the size of the die cut that we were looking at earlier. Look at the veining. I mean, this is kind of silly how much detail they put into this. You know how much you would pay for one of these things assembled from a really nice decor store? It's not going to be this much. And you don't get the fun. Okay, and so then there's, oh my gosh, so many sheets of metallic. This thing is going to glisten. And then we've got this one, kind of a gray, but it's got all these pieces and parts of paper. So anyway, look at all of these. And there's really distinct, separate shapes, and that's the size of it. Okay. It's not going to be super small. And as I said, it's 5.5 feet long. I am going to make 2 of these, I can tell you right now, because I have a really nice Japanese, oh gosh, like 5 panels. It's like a privacy shade or something. A privacy screen. There we go. And I want to hang this at the top of it. And I think it would look really lush if I did 2 of them. This is insane. It just keeps going on and shows you like the colors. So anyway, keep this in mind. It's the Harvest Home Garland Kit. It's available right now. So 3 kits went available. This is one of them. And then 2 card kits. I did not get those card kits right at the moment because I had to stop, frankly. But look at this one. Isn't it gorge? So I hope you all give this a try. I will show it to you, of course, once I get it put together, and I need to get it put together soon. Okay, I'm really finished now. Can you believe it? Come on, I'm really finished. Yay! Okay, it's been super fun showing you all of this. And so now you know what I'm going to be creating with for the next, I don't know, 8 weeks. And so I hope you enjoy it. Judy says it's $22. Oh my gosh. That's it. I'm buying 5 more. Anyway, if you would like that or anything, please know that you can pop on over to thestampingsoo.com and shop with me. As long as you live in the US, I would love to be your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Okay? With that, everyone, I hope you have a beautiful weekend. I am taking part of the day off tomorrow, and some of it will be spent right here. Okay? So I'll see you again on Sunday at 4. And until then, happy stamping, everyone. Have a great night.